What were some of the other inspirations or reasons that you wanted to write the book Ask?
That's such a good question, Ethan. And I realized as we started diving into this, we were all born as these perfect little uncorrupted askers, you guys. We came into this world going, I want to know who, what, when, where, why, how, right? And we weren't afraid to ask for more, right? How many times do kids, more? Can I have more? I want more. Can I have more? And it's because of our uncorrupted human spirit. We know we're expanding. It's our job, it's our calling, it's our destiny to expand and grow and learn in this life. But then, depending on how you were parented, what happened in school, you're told, stop asking so many questions. I'm just so tired of hearing you. Go off, leave me alone. Or you go to school and your teacher's like, do not ask any questions unless you raise your hand and I call on you. Then you go get a job and your opinions aren't valued and you try to ask some questions and you're dismissed. And then maybe you go to the military and you're told to take orders and never ask questions, right? So then you're standing there, as this full grown adult, afraid to ask any questions and almost ashamed that you don't have all the answers. But none of us will ever have all the answers, you guys. It's impossible because we will keep learning in this life as long as we keep asking. Asking is the mechanism, it is the mechanism, think about this, that reveals to us what is hidden from us. And the problem is when people are shut down in their asking, it's just not even natural for them anymore. They stop being curious about life. They stop wondering. And this is something that you two, Lila and Eric, were so good with your children. I mean, you ask the questions. Why do they need to be in a traditional school? Why can't they be learning something different? Why do we want to hold them back and not teach them how to live an expansive life? Why can't they meet the movers and shakers? Everything you've done for your children to raise them in this amazing life that you guys have created together came from asking the right questions, did it not?
Absolutely. A lot of parents get frustrated when their kids hit the age where they start asking, well, why about that? And why about this? But Eric always called it the terrific twos instead of the terrible twos because we enjoyed that. They would ask a question and we'd answer them. And sometimes they didn't understand the answer. They'd ask, why is the sky blue? And Eric would start talking to him about the refraction of light. But then we just got to put it on their level. And then they start understanding the answers.
Yes.
I can't stand it when a parent says, "Oh, it's the terrible twos." And
Yeah.
before I had children, I said, "Well, why would you say that? Why would you call your child terrible?"
Yeah.
And I was hopefully more polite than that, but I'm asking this mother this. She goes, "Oh, they just say why all the time." I thought, "Well, you're the parent. You're there to help them, guide them, raise them up. Isn't it awesome that they have all of this energy and they want to know everything in the world?" And then we start beating it out of them by saying, "No, don't ask me why. Turn on that digital babysitter and sit there." That was another thing I can't stand. The first time somebody told me, "Oh, it's the digital babysitter. It's the greatest thing ever." I said, "No,
Mhm.
we don't. We have one TV in our house and it goes for days without ever being turned on,
Sometimes weeks.
sometimes weeks."
I love that because your children are interacting with the real world and real people. And we've set our kids up in this artificial digital world that is really quite scary, you guys, because
It
that is
is.
not how we learn as human beings. Our natural expression comes from interacting with each other.